Hi, I'm Aimee at EuroLuxHome.com, and today I'd like to tell you about this very beautiful Brittany buffet. It's our item number 26-65A. And I'll start with the dimensions because this is a gigantic one. So it is 103 inches high by 64 inches wide and 22.5 inches deep. So it takes up a good amount of space. It's a great big giant one, but this is such a special piece. It dates to right about 1880, and it is all hand carved in chestnut. Brittany pieces are mostly made in chestnut. And you may wonder, what is Brittany-style, or why do we call this a Brittany buffet? Brittany is actually a region in France. It is the northwest corner of France. It was originally a Celtic area before the Celts moved on to Ireland. And you can tell the Celtic influence in the Brittany style. You have all of these very elaborate detail carvings that is part of the Brittany style. So here we have sort of these little floral patterns here. And then you often see ship's wheels or spindles. And we don't see ship's wheels on this piece, but we have lots of these spindles. And this is this really neat little decorative area, little shelf here, another little display area there. And you have the same thing on this side as well. And there's also a plate rack down here. So that's where all of the spindles are. And so the plates you could just stack in there, maybe your grandmother's, your favorite china that you got from your grandmother or at your wedding. So great place to display that. But, well, here's a ship's wheel. We have a little motif of the ship's wheel here on the door. And that is very common with the Brittany style because of the Brittany region of France. Their economy is really based on maritime activities. So you will often, that's kind of one of the ways you can tell Brittany style is seeing that ship's wheel motif. But probably what's the most associated with the Brittany style are these really charming little figures. And most pieces have these little people, and they are dressed in the original garb or costume of the Brittany region. A lot of times people think that this is Dutch because of the little wooden shoes, but they do actually wear wooden clogs in this region of France. But this little gentleman is holding a little cup, and then over here, his wife is holding the jug of wine. And what that, all of these carvings that you'll find on the Brittany pieces, especially, she even has her little hat and ribbon and her cute little costume, but they usually are all in some aspect of daily life. So for instance, I'll bring your attention up to the center panels. So here is the husband, he's got his wooden clogs on, he has been out hunting. And look at the detail of how the gun is carved, and then here you see the church of the village back behind, the little trees in the distance. And this is in relief. This is carved into the side of this door. And then over here is his wife. She has been to market. She has on her little clogs as well. And if you look how cute, she's got a little chicken or a duck in her basket. Just adorable. But again, she has her the Brittany costume of the region. Maybe this is their little house in the background. But we always have these scenes of daily life. It is meant to, one, just evoke the quaint nature of the Brittany region. But two, it's meant to focus on the work ethic. And three, it's meant to make you think about the fact that life is fleeting. It's a type of memento mori, meaning memento mori actually means reminder of death, but in this case it's not death, but it's more of seize the moment, that your life is fleeting, and just these scenes of daily life, of going out hunting, going out to the market, and then we'll come down and look at the bottom doors. these are the pleasant things in life. So here is the husband and the wife. They've finished, they've come back from the market, they've come back from hunting. He is smoking his pipe, she's pouring them some wine. You see the little village in the background. There's trees, they're sitting at a table. That table is in relief. The carving is just exceptional. And you have more carvings here, sort of a Celtic influence there, a little flower, some patterns, even more carvings on the drawers. But it's just a really special piece. So that gives you a little more information about the Brittany style, about this piece. Something that's kind of special about this piece is up here at the top, there's a little area where you could put a sculpture, some kind of sculpture. That's probably what was originally meant to be there. But I'll go ahead now and show you the inside. All of this hardware is original, and so it does give you a lot of space. You could use this in a dining room to store your dishes and serving pieces. You could even use, sometimes people use this in a bedroom to store clothes. Some people use this just to catch miscellaneous things from their living room, DVDs, books, etc. So it does give you lots of space in there. And you even have this little drawer here. So you have a drawer here and a drawer here. So let me close these back up. This original hardware is just really pretty too. Really neat piece. So at any rate, I think that this is just a gorgeous piece. Has lots of storage, very practical, yet very beautiful. All these hand-carved details are just amazing. So if I can answer any additional questions for you, please feel free to reach out at any time. I'd love to tell you more about this piece. And remember, we do offer free shipping within the continental US and some places in Canada. But if I can answer further questions, please give me a call at 803-276-4001. And feel free to put comments in the link below about how you would use this piece in your house.